Welcome, listener. You've stumbled upon the Unexpected Podcast. Whether you're meant to be here or not, you might want to prepare yourself for a world of stories you won't hear anywhere else. They are, after all, quite unexpected.
Laughter! One of the most ancient ways humans express themselves. For laughter has been used to create better connections between friends, families, and lovers. From two close relatives engaged in a tickle fight to a falling object from the sky landing on a man's genitals. There are many ways one can experience laughter. Some even do it for a living. Believe it or not, there are people out there right now who stand up in front of others and tell jokes. Often they do this to hide their own pain, which they then share with others, sometimes to disastrous and deadly results. Now turn your attention to the stage as I tell you what the deal is of the least funniest man alive. Or dare I say, the last funniest man alive.
You ever hear these things? Post-it notes? You know what I'm talking about. I mean, what's the it we're posting? Has anyone ever told us that? Or is that the deal? That's what they want us to post. It. They want us to post it. And what's the deal with all these paper shredders anyway? I mean, you plug them in, you turn them on, you press the button, and then what do? You put the paper in to shred it. That's right, we needed to build a machine to shred paper. You know what I want to say to these people? These people who use a paper shredder? Use the scissors! Just shred, people! Shred the paper! And I mean, come on, isn't paper shredder a little on the nose for a name? I mean, do we call a lawnmower a grass shredder? Come on now, what's the deal with all that? Oh boy.
Hey, you doing all right there, Gary?
Oh, hey, Kenny. No, not really. I kind of stunk up the joint tonight. I mean, even my 10-minute bit on hand dryers flopped.
Don't worry about it. You'll get him next time.
Oh, easy for you to say. Everyone loves your bit.
Well, prop comics are all the rage these days. Hey, maybe you should consider adding a slide whistle to your act.
A slide whistle? I can't do that. I've spent my whole life perfecting my act.
Well, in case you need a little help, I know just the person.
Really? Like a mentor?
No, not exactly.
So like an agent or something?
No, not that either. She's got a different way at looking at the world.
Oh, you mean like me? A topical comedian who notices interesting things about life and shares them with the world. You know, like how mustard is yellow, ketchup is red, and relish is green, but mayo is white. I mean, come on, what's the deal with that?
I'm not sure where you're going with that one. But just listen, Gary, I really think you should see Cynthia. She's got a gift. She sees the future.
The future? You mean like a fortune teller?
That's right.
All right there, Kenny. I think it's time to exit stage left.
No, I'm serious. Look, I told her I couldn't find my whoopee cushion for the big finale, and she told me exactly where it was.
Well, whoop. Dee-doo. Come on now, this all sounds a bit out there for me.
All right. Look, here's her card. It's just a couple of blocks from your place if you change your mind. She keeps strange hours, though, so you never know exactly when she'll be open.
All right. Thanks, Kenny.
No problem, Gary. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah? What's that?
Yesterday, she told me a good friend of mine was going to experience some heartbreak tonight. I hope it isn't you.
Well, now I know she's way off. Mary and I have never been better. In fact, I don't think there's anything that could ruin this relationship. Not one single thing. I'll see you later, Kenny.
Why do they call it waving down a taxi? I mean, my arm is up. My hand is up. It should be called waving up a taxi. Oh, no, that's not good. Let's see. Oh, who decided to call a sport a sport? I mean, come on, were the choices between that and a foon? Come on, Gary. That's a terrible observation. Maybe I'll run these ideas by Mary. Whoa, wait a second. There she is right now. And she's carrying a bunch of boxes out of our apartment. Hey, hold up. Mary, what's going on? What's the deal?
Gary! I was hoping to get out of here before your set ended.
What do you mean? Where are you going?
I'm moving out.
Moving out? Moving out? But you just moved in.
I did. But now I'm out.
An in then out?
That's right. Out.
Well, let's go back to in.
Come on now, I think we both know this isn't working.
What? Why not?
Gary, I'm a scientist. I have a real job and real problems, like an adult should. You just goof around all day and can't even be bothered to put the cap back on the toothpaste.
Well, I mean, it's not like the toothpaste is going anywhere. And you know, the cap is almost like a hat for the toothpaste. And maybe the toothpaste doesn't want to wear his hat inside. Some would consider that quite rude. You ever think of that?
No, I haven't, to be honest, because that's a stupid observation. All right, my taxi's here. See you later, Gary.
Come on, don't go. And how do you know if you'll see me? Will I see you? And what do blind people say? I'll hear you later?
Again with the jokes. Goodbye, Gary.
Wow, just like that, she's gone. Kinda hurts, right in my heart. Almost as if it was broken. Wait a minute, Kenny, the fortune teller. He was right. And if he's right, then why is the opposite called wrong? We don't take a wrong instead of a right. We take a left. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is nonsense. And what's with all these purple drapes and candles and velvet? Who does she think she is? Princess Personal Decorator? That's it. I'm out of here.
Why, hello there, Gary. Come in.
Hold on there, sister. How did you know my name?
Your good friend Kenny told me about you. I had a feeling you'd stop by.
Yeah, well, I had a feeling I was about to be ripped off, and that's why I'm hitting the road.
If you leave now, you won't find the answers you're looking for.
All right, I'll have my fortune read. Might as well get it over with.
That's what she said.
Hey, come on now. I'm supposed to be the comedian here.
No, I meant Mary. She left you, didn't she?
But how did... I mean, come on, that just happened 15 minutes ago. There's no way you could have known that.
Oh, but Gary, I see all, including your future. If only you'll sit down and give me your hands.
Fine, but if you start levitating the table, I'm out of here.
Good. Now, let's see. Yes. I see an interesting path ahead of you. One filled with much excitement and commotion. A very big scene.
A big scene? What am I, Gary Cooper?
Shh. Please, Gary, let me finish. Yes, your act, your next one. It will get the biggest reaction you've ever received. In fact, it's going to kill.
Kill? Oh, wow, I've always wanted a reaction like that from an audience.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What is this? Bunch of tomfoolery, that's what this is. I'm going home. Here, take your money. Go spend it at creepy fortune tellers or us or wherever you buy your crystal balls.
Good night, Gary. And remember what I said.
Yeah, about the big scene and the killing. You know, you fortune tellers are all alike. Always so dramatic and over the top. I mean, if you told me I'm about to go home, have some Chinese food, and watch the Knicks, well, then you'd be onto something. People always talk about how they need to Uber to the restaurant, or they need a Lyft to the office. These rideshare deals are all over the place! I say, whatever happened to good old hitchhiking, right? Now, I know what you're saying. What's the deal with hitchhiking, anyway? You're not hiking. You're not even walking. You're riding! They need to call it hitch riding. 2 people get on? Then you call it a hitch rideshare.
Oh no! My husband's having a heart attack! Help! Someone please help!
Then when you get married to your driver, you could say you got hitched to your hitch ride-sharing driver, who you're about to share your life with.
I mean it! Help! This isn't funny! He's dying!
Come on, Gary. Let's get you off the stage so they can deal with this.
Oh, no! No! I can't believe it! My husband of 47 years and 8 months and 2 weeks. He's dead!
I can't believe this is happening, Gary. Gary, are you all right? Hey, come on. Snap out of it. Say something.
It looks like that fortune teller you sent me to was right. My joke's killed.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast will return after a short word from our sponsors.
Have you ever felt uncertain about the future?
I just don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life.
Have you ever been really mad at yourself and didn't know who to take your anger out on?
Grandma, these hot dogs are a little too greasy, and now you're gonna pay.
Has a random object falling from the sky ever hit you in the genitals?
Oh, well, I think this just might be the best day of my life. Hold on a second. What's that thing falling from the sky? Bleep!
Well, then it sounds like you could use a good laugh. Come down to my comedy show this Friday night. I'm Tim the Tummy Tickler Thompson. I promise this time I won't actually touch anybody's tummy. I get out of jail on Thursday, and Friday is my first show. If I can't make you laugh, I'll give you a free bucket of chicken. Come down to the gas station on 10th Street at 8 p.m. for the show of a lifetime.
We now return you to your tale here on the Unexpected Podcast.
Lady, you were right. The fortune you told me was right.
My name is Cynthia, not lady.
Huh? Oh, right. Look, everything you told me came true. My jokes were so funny tonight that they killed someone.
Excuse me?
I need to know if you have any other fortunes for me. I got a couple more bookings coming up. Will I kill again? Come on, you gotta tell me.
All right. You got $60?
$60? But it was only $40 last time.
What can I say? I'm suddenly in high demand. You want your fortune or not?
Oh, all right.
Okay. Now give me your hand. Da, I see. Oh my. Wow.
What? What is it?
I just saw myself on a date with Patrick Duffy.
Hey, this is my fortune we're reading here, sister.
All right. Oh, da. Your new fortune says that you will soon be the funniest man alive.
The funniest man alive? Really? But how?
You must agree to do the big comedy special that a major network is preparing to offer you.
Big special? Big special?
You gotta be cuckoo bananas if you think I won't take that offer.
After that, there won't be a single person left on Earth who doesn't think you're funny.
Wow, can you tell me when I'll find out about this big network comedy special?
You might want to answer that. So then I told Patrick Duffy to stop running away, but he... Hold on one moment. One of my clients is approaching me with a very concerned look on her face. Mary, is everything okay? We need to talk, Cynthia. That fortune you gave me the other day, when you said I was going to fix my communication issues with more frequency? Everything working out for you? Well, my company just sent up a communications satellite I worked on. Except the frequency I programmed was the wrong one. It's too powerful. If it gets transmitted, well, what, Mary? Well, it could kill everyone who watches the station it transmits the signal to. What channel is it? Better not be the home shopping network for fortune tellers. It's not. It's going to a national network. The first show it's going to transmit is the big comedy special that's coming up. Big comedy special? You mean the one Gary Kratz is going to be on? Gary's on the comedy special? Huh. Well, good for him, I guess. What's the matter? You don't think Gary's a funny guy? Let's just say, the day I laugh at a Gary joke is the day I'm sent to the funny farm.
Wow, look at this! A sellout to my comedy special! They're packed to the rafters! This is the best day of my life!
I just don't know about that, Gary.
Whoa! Kenny, jeez! Don't sneak up behind me like that. Well, anyway, I'm glad you're here for my big night. So nice of you to come show some support.
Actually, I came to warn you, Gary.
Oh, warn me? About what?
Something about this doesn't feel right. Cynthia said something bad was going to happen to all of mankind if you perform your show.
Mankind? Mankind? That sounds more like man unkind to me.
Is that even a joke? Like, what was that?
I'll keep workshopping it. Come on, Kenny, I have to go out there. And look, I took your advice. I even have a prop with me.
A giant safe? What are you going to do with that?
Well, I'm going to step inside of it while doing a bit on how safes are safe, but only if you're on the inside. I mean, you can do anything to the outside of a safe, and then it isn't safe. It's more like unsafe.
Gary, listen to me. I feel something really bad is going to happen if you go on stage. Besides that joke bombing.
Sorry, Kenny boy, they're playing my music. It's showtime.
Gary, wait! This could be a curtain call. For all of us.
I mean, am I right? What is the deal with tractor trailers? Don't you think trailers got the short end of the stick on that deal? Just because the word trail is in trailer doesn't mean it has to trail tractor in a sentence. I mean, they could easily call it a trailer tractor. I'm taking a stand. The trailer has been trailing for too long. And I mean, what's the deal with safes?
Kenny, we got here as soon as we could. We have to get Gary off the stage.
It's too late, Mary. He's out there, and he's killing it.
But he may be killing them soon. For real.
Oh, no. And who is that guy with you? Is that Patrick Duffy?
That's right. It's me, Patrick Duffy from Step by Step. I was on a date with Cynthia and she said we had to come out here and save the world or something.
I fear it may be too late for that.
I mean, what does a safe do when it wants to be safe? Go inside itself? I mean, am I right? Here, pretend I'm a safe. If I'm outside the safe, I'm unsafe. But if I go inside and just shut the door here...
No, I'm safe. You're safe. From unsafe to safe. happens when it's safe. Wait, what is that?
Ah, Mary, the noise! It's too powerful!
I've never heard anything like that.
Cover your ears, Kenny! And Patrick Duffy!
What the? I really do feel unsafe here.
Wait, what's going on? Is everyone okay?
Gary, no! Stop talking!
Oh no, I'm too funny. I'm killing them with laughter.
Gary, it's not you! It's the frequency!
Oh my gosh, everyone here is dead. Except you and every other woman in the audience?
Not just the audience. The world. Gary, I tried to warn you. All of mankind was doomed. That transmission was a fatal noise to males. But women are completely unaffected. Kenny and Patrick Duffy's heads literally exploded. It was the grossest thing I've ever seen. Now, if you recall, I'm a scientist, so I understand why the noise only affects men. But it would be too complex to explain right now. Most amazingly, though, the full force of that noise was unable to bypass the safe. You truly may be the last man alive.
What? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Because that makes me the funniest man alive. Cynthia was right. I did it.
You imbecile! You moron! You doofus! Is that all you care about? All these years with you, all of my life wasted with your stupid observations, and watching all these people die, I think I'm at my wit's end.
I don't know why they call it a wit's end anyway. I mean, where does wits even start?
Enough with the jokes, Gary. What are you trying to do? Send me to the funny farm?
A funny farm? Why do they call it a funny farm anyway? What are they doing? Milking cows for jokes?
Oh my gosh, Gary, what's happening to you? Your skin is melting off your face, and your arms, and your legs, they're falling off your body. Seeing something like this happen to someone, it's enough to drive a person insane.
What else happens at this funny farm? Are chickens laying eggs with limericks in them?
That is kind of funny.
Oh no! What's happening to me?
If I had to guess, it must be from the sonic vibrations. Gary, you survived, but your vocal cords, they seem to be irreparably damaged. You may never speak again. Meanwhile, you've lost your limbs, which means you can't use them for body language of any kind.
I know! This can't be! It's just not fair! The time was now! For my stand-up routine! It's just not fair! I was gonna be the funniest man alive!
What? What's that, Gary? Gary? Are you trying to tell a joke, Gary? Come on, Gary. You're the funniest man alive. You're the only man alive. Tell us a joke, Gary. Tell us all a joke, Gary. This is what you wanted, isn't it, Gary? Tell us all a joke.
Like the stories you hear on The Unexpected? Consider sharing our show with family and friends, along with any strangers you come across. Provide a little something unexpected to someone else's day. You can find and subscribe to our show on iTunes, Google Play, or anywhere else you stream your podcasts. We're on social media, on Unexpected Show on Twitter, and the Unexpected Podcast on Facebook. You can also find out what we're up to on our website, www.theunexpectedpodcast.com. Thank you for listening. Now let's get back to our bone-chilling tale.
Well, I've heard of jokes bombing before, but not ones that would melt off your face and extremities. But that's exactly where our poor friend Gary is at now, unable to tell even a simple knock-knock joke because he has no hands to knock with. Try as he might to make the world laugh, he's now become a laughing stock. One that will forever be a putrid, pathetic punchline. Perhaps he should have tried his luck at a different career? Like a chef. You know, something he could really sink his teeth into? Well, he still had them. Oh, well, that's all for this month. Please do come back. We've got a great story for you that will give you a serious case of stage fright.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast is written, produced, and directed by Andrew Soucek and Erik Bergstrom. Each story is somehow a work of fiction, and with the exception of public figures like Tony Danza, any resemblance to persons living or dead is coincidental and unexpected.
I've never been a fan of public speaking myself. I hope I never have to do it again. It could be the death of me. Or am I already dead? Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell.